Is strike one.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Sliced hard but foul. Two down, nobody on. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for the A's, but they lead it 3-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Seiya Suzuki.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Ian Happ in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Suzuki gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that one wrapped foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Ball. Right through there for a strike. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
That one almost got him. That smash towards center. Bolte on the move and makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away. Stepping in, Michael Busch.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Bouncer to second. And he's safe as the run scores from third. First and second, one out. Kevin Alcantara will hit next. That one fouled hard the other way.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And there are two outs. Dansby Swanson stands in.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
2 on, 2 outs. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Got him looking for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We played 2 full. It's the A's 3 and the Cubs 1. Back here at the friendly confines. Here's a big power threat. Nick Kurtz. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the A's.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. The 0-1. Nice grab. The flip. There's one to first. Double play. Nicely done.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Nope, that's inside.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the A's, the left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Brent Rooker. Just missed.
Inside.
The 1-0. Ripped on the ground to second. Handles, throws to first, and that's the third out. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Horner. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now runners at the corners, nobody out. Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman. And he takes a strike. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. McNeil. One at second.
Got him. That's
and
an
a
out.
run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Seiya Suzuki, the next to hit, reached on an infield single his first time. Oh, great stop. To first. Nicely done for the out. On to inning number 4. It's the A's 3 and the Cubs 2. On to the fourth, digging in, Henry Bolte.
Number 33, Henry Bolte.
Grounds one to short. Swanson tosses across to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
The batter number
and now here's Jeff McNeil. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
McNeil.
And there's a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. That one way inside. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Next to hit, Zach Gallo. Oh, and that liner got him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
The batter, number
And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off.
If I had injury time, this dude would have a broken damn foot, broken leg.
Next to hit, Darrell Hernandez. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. The flip to second. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look.
Back here at Wrigley Field, Ian Happ up to hit. And foul ball. Happ, a first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati in 2015. Fouled off down the right side. Now here's a flare off the bat, and it stays fair. And the tying run is on base. Now here is Carson Kelly. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Went with the sweeper for the strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
In there, sets him down on strikes.
Well, not much you can argue with there as a hitter. That pitch was dotted on the inside corner of the plate. I think even if he swings the bat, it blows him up and not really able to do anything with it anyhow. I think if you see that early, then perhaps you can pull those hands a little bit tighter and get the fat part of the bat to it. But I'd say overall, you just have to tip your cap on that one. Great execution.
Now it's going to be Michael Busch. Hernandez over to McNeil. And their second double play of the day will end the fourth. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We've played 4. It's the A's 3 and the Cubs 2. We go to the top of the 5th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Carlos Cortez.
You know, these Athletics, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. Fair ball. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. Curveball drops in there. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Cortez headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here comes Craig Counsell. Next up for the A's, Shea Langoliers. 1 for 2. Kurtz on at first, nobody out. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Horner. And there's one down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Soderstrom in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Action in the pen down there. Ethan Roberts up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Thielbar getting cranked up as well. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. And a big swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
In the dirt, gets away from Kelly. No advance, though. Runner takes off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Runner on the go again. Pitch misses. Save at second with a stolen base.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
Runner at second, 2 down. Rooker started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, did not go. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Goes down, swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. So they pick up. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Kevin Alcantara. Fought off foul.
You know, these Cubs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
Just misses with that one. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
That's outside. Full count now. In the air to left center. Bolte gets under it. And there's one away. Swanson digs in.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Manager out of the dugout. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, number 50.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
The Cubs down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Struck him out without a swing. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
This pitch.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Nico Horner will come up to hit. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. Cortez on his way in. And that's the inning. Cubs are down quietly. They trail it here 4-2. Here at Wrigley Field. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Henry Bolte getting ready to hit.
The center fielder, number 33, Henry Bolte.
Going 1. Activity in the bullpen. Phil Maton preparing to come on if needed.
Ball inside.
And a swing and a miss. Now he steps out as time is granted.
Ball in.
That one misses, and the count's full. Got him. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Jeff.
Next up for the A's, Jeff McNeil. And it's fouled away. Good job to fight that one off. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Now Zach Geloff. Swing and a ball popped up. Bush. And there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Next up for the A's, Darrell Hernandez. That one misses. And now it's even 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball instead of just weak contact and balls.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Pete Crow Armstrong. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's got a chance. And it's off the wall. And he starts the bottom of the 6th with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's Alex Bregman.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That one finds the corner. 0-1. Man at second.
Ball. That's inside.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
That stolen base right there was all about the jump off the pitcher. He got a nice lead, timed him up perfectly, and was off to the races as soon as that pitcher went home. That's how you want to do it. That excites the entire team over there in the dugout.
The Athletics holding on to a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And now it's filled up.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Seiya Suzuki on deck for the Cubs. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it. 1 away. High leverage spot, and here is Seiya Suzuki. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
This one belted deep left field.
Oh,
on its
my
way.
God.
Gone. The 2-run shot, and we're all square. It's 4-4. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. He's 2 for 2. Here comes the skipper.
For the Athletics, number 58, Scott Barlow.
In the air, right field. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Cubs,
So up next,
the catcher,
Carson Kelly.
Kelly.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Tied at 4. That's in there. That's strike 2.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That's outside.
High fly ball, right field. Cortez moving back for this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Cubs had 2 on this homer. All even now at 4 apiece.
For the Cubs.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Trent Thornton. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Oh, 1 down.
Ball. That's
Thornton
inside.
in his 6th season, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015. The 1-1 is fouled off. Tied at 4. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Nick Kurtz. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with 1 swing.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Ball 1.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. So now 1 and 2. Time called. The 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Langoliers now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. This one in the air, center field. Alcantara under it. And that is that. Nothing doing there for the A's. Bottom of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Michael Bush.
Yeah.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Stays alive. 0-2 now. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
On the ground, McNeil throws to first in time, and that quickly 2 away.
7, shortstop Dansby.
And here comes Dansby Swanson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a swing and a miss.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Strike 2. Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first, and he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. This game's all tied at 4. Ready to begin the 8th. Now the A's designated hitter, Tyler Soderstrom. And that one is lifted in the air. Hat moving under it. And there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Out towards right center field. And there are 2 down. Here comes the manager out of
For the Cubs,
Here's the center fielder, Henry Bolte.
Milner.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw there. Safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Here comes the 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Milner checks the runner, and he's back in easily.
He's fallen behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Kelly to first. Runner steals third, though they get the out on the dropped strike 3. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Hoerner. Right through there for a strike.
Calling it bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Late swing, fouled off. Tied at 4. This one in the air, center field. Bolte should have this one. Takes it in for the out. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it. Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Bregman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Ripped, but it curls foul.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt.
There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings. Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on.
Goes down looking.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
Go-ahead run on base. Seiya Suzuki now at the plate.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. He's trying for third. Pitch is high. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag.
Inside, ball
Maybe
two.
the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there, stealing third base, probably caught him off guard a little bit.
Chopped left side. Geloff out with room to spare, and that's the inning. It's the Athletics 4 and the Cubs 4. Back here at the friendly confines, we go to the ninth. Zach Geloff digs in now. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Takes it in for the out. Darrell Hernandez up next for the A's. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swings through that one out in front that time. Line drive and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Always feels amazing
next
getting a
for the
job
A's,
done when the
the
team
right
needs you to
fielder,
come
Carlos
through. It's just bigger than your
Cortez.
own individual stats. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Stepping in, Carlos Cortez. 1 for 4 with a double. Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
The lefty, the 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-1. In the air to left center. Brings it in. Runner tags at second.
Up next for the A's.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Nick Kurtz will hit next. Pickoff throw. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning.
Now pitching for the A's.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Number 61. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Takes it in for the out. So digging in, Carson Kelly. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Ball, that's down.
Late swing fouled off.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
In the dirt. Full count now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one is absolutely belted. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And the winning run is on with a one-out double.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with one down. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. Right through there for a strike. That one 95 to finish him off.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
For the Athletics, number 60, Justin Turner.
Alcantara in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
The winning run on second base. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the 0-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. It's the Athletics 4 and the Cubs 4. So a change being made out at second. The A's bring on a pinch runner, Colby Thomas. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. On to extra innings. Nick Kurtz getting ready to hit.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Langoliers in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Hard hit right side. Whips it to first. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third. Go-ahead run on base. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. Base hit into center field. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Big swing of the bat right there to give them the lead. That was clutch. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now a chance for Brent Rooker. Swings through that one for strike 1. A's leading by a run, and here in extra innings. This one in the air. Bregman. And that is that.
Now pitching for the Athletics.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Joel Kuhnel.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. So the call stands. So they're now out of challenges. So the tying run at second. There's the strike.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Fastball right back to the mound. On to first. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out. So here's Horner now, known for his late inning heroics.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Man at second. Gets the call, and it's 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. The next offering misses, and the count is 2-2. On the ground to the left, Hernandez. Cubbies with only one out left. And next is the designated hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. Little chopper rolls foul. Man on second, 2 down. Not even close there. Ball 1. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score and then tie it. Here's Alex Bregman.
Nope, outside.
This one in the air, center field. And the inning is over. Back here at Wrigley Field, we're at extras here. Henry Bolte now at the plate. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1. Batter challenges in a very big spot. And the strike is overturned after review. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Man at second. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And a count 1-2. Got him swinging.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He'll take a trot around the bases. And the A's jump in front. It's 7-5.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach will hit for a high average as well.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and left-hander out of the bullpen, Caleb Thielbar.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Geloff stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Two runs across in the inning, and we're here at the top half of the 11th. Foul ball. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. This one in the air, right field. Dives, and it gets by. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Die for it. Yeah, I can get it. Yeah. Great play. Gotta score, though. We gotta score.
Next up for the A's, Darrell Hernandez. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. That's towards center. Alcantara under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they take a 3-run lead.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Colby Thomas in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's got a chance. Makes the catch gliding out of the warning track. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the A's 8 and the Cubs 5. All set for the bottom of the 11th. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
Outside, that's a ball.
This one in the air right field. That gets by him. Here comes Bregman around third. And they cut the lead to 2.
I do the same bullshit.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And here is Ian Happ. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. Just missed getting out of here and tying this game. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third. The relay to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And they trail by 1.
Wow, pretty amazing. That only ended up being a sac fly. So much excitement and a great effort out there to take on the wall as he hauled it in. And for the batter, could have easily been a double or even a triple. But you know what? He'll take the sac fly RBI.
Now the catcher up to hit, Carson Kelly. The A's trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Bush in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Here's a high chopper. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and that's the ball game. What a play to finish it.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
And a final 8-7. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long